Hello, this is Martin Chuck, the owner of Tour Striker and the Tour Striker Academy out here at the beautiful Raven Golf Club Phoenix. Just started up here. I'm partnering with Jeff Ritter, a fantastic coach, instructor, good friend, actually good friend from college. So this little project is with a gentleman on GolfWrx. His screen name is Joe Cool. And Joe, you know, if you've watched this thread at all, Joe comes to us with, you know, he really sets his hands forward in a condition. You know, he's one of these fellas that really wants to have a forward lean condition, and yet at impact, sure enough, there's a little bit of flipping going on. So I issued the challenge, and hopefully some of you can learn from this, that, Joe, let me help you with the Tour Striker, work through some drills that are really going to help. You know, he's a person that sets up in what I call an impact position. And on tour these days, I can't think of anybody that sets up in an impact position. See, impact isn't a position. Impact is a place that you'll move through dynamically, and that's a really important thing. You know, if you check out, if you go to we got a new blog that we started. It's called Coach's Corner, and it's at the website ravenphoenix.com, and that's spelled RAVENPHX.com. And go to the instruction tab on there and go down to Coach's Corner. Jeff Ritter and I upload something of interest every day. You know, and today I uploaded a picture of Hogan, and the picture of Hogan, it shows him just post-impact, and he's got that, you know, perfect look of the shaft, left arm in alignment, perfect balance, everything looks great, as Hogan always does. But what does that picture show? You know, the picture doesn't really show the dynamics that Mr. Hogan displayed when he made a golf swing. You know, so if I hit a shot here, and forgive me, this is the first swing and without any warm-up. You know, so there's a 7-iron, little divot on the target side of the golf ball. Now, if you freeze frame that, I mean, are you going to see these perfect Hogan alignments? No, because I'm not Ben Hogan, I'm Martin Chuck. I don't claim to be as good or strike it as purely as one of the best ball strikers, possibly the best ball striker ever. But I do hit it pretty darn solid and usually where I'm aiming. So, as a former touring professional, you know, and I'm still a decent golfer, pretty competitive player, but you know, my alignments like Mr. Hogan's? No, they're not. Are they decent? Absolutely. I want to help the GolfWrx folks out there, and especially in this little project with Joe Cool, how to have his alignments go from an impact or an address condition dynamically into impact. So, Joe, here's where I want you to start. There's a big difference between address and impact. Again, address. Sorry, cut that out for a sec. There's a big difference between impact and address, impact and address. So you can see at address, the back of my left wrist is bent. At impact, the back of my left wrist is flat. And conversely, at address, my right wrist is flat. And at impact, my right wrist is bent. Now it's bent, but it's trying to go flat. So we're moving through some positions here. You know, you've got the Tour Striker, and I appreciate that. The best place to hit your Tour Striker is on closely mown turf like I'm on right now, and not really on range mats, although range mats are better than nothing. Closely mown turf is the best. This long fluffy stuff doesn't help much because you can really cheat with a Tour Striker. So here's what I want you to do, and this will be an ongoing thing. We'll work through some of these videos, and hopefully other people in golf land will benefit from this. I want you to make a lot of half swings, Joe. When I mean half swings, I'm talking, I want your right forearm parallel to the ground on the way back, and I want your right forearm parallel to the ground on the way through. Now what you'll notice is the club head is allowed to swing. This club head is vertical, or the shaft is vertical, the club head's well behind me and above my head, and on the through swing, it's vertical, if not cocked more than that, and the club head is above me and, you know, behind my head. So what I want you to do, for the benefit of all of us on GolfWrx, is let's get in that mid-body hands position. So go ahead and set up in your impact position the way you like to, okay? The other thing for you, let's get that right thumb, excuse me, that right thumb off the grip. We don't need a right thumb to play golf, and let's let it relax between the gap formed between the index finger of the right hand and the middle finger. So let it relax over here. Think about baseball. You don't set your right thumb behind the bat, okay? So same thing in golf. Let your right thumb be on the target side of the grip, relax, because we want the club to lag on the fulcrum, to rest on the fulcrum of the right hand, not really be influenced by the right thumb. So here's your little drill to get started in our little project, okay? Little half swings. The right forearm parallel to the ground on the way back, and all I want you doing with a tour striker is thinking about how you are going to get that elevated leading edge of the tour striker closer to the ground. So these little swings are going to look like this. Now I hit that 60, 70 yards perhaps. Crisp little strike. I'll slow this down on slow-mo. Hit a couple face on to the camera. Again, right forearm parallel to the ground on the way back. All we're focusing on is getting the elevated leading edge of the tour striker closer to the ground. That's all I want you to try to do in this little swing. Mid-body hands, Joe. Hands are opposing my belt buckle. They're not starting over here on my left thigh. So what we're going to do is let this club hinge, hit a little shot, rehinge. Again, right forearm parallel to the ground, club up. Little half swing. You know, the gentleman Jeff Jones on the website, aka Slice Fixer, apparently has helped a ton of people. Never met the man, but he seems like my kind of person. He's got some great information. His thread seems fantastic. I've flipped through some of the stuff, love it. So he's helping a lot of people, and he seems to always come back to teaching people short stuff. Why? Because you can gain command of these feelings and places we pass through by doing it in slower half swings. So again, here's drill 1 for this little project, and I'll upload more video for you, but it's going to be this little right arm parallel to the ground, right thumb off to the left side of the grip. And all we're going to do is try to get the elevated leading edge of the tour striker as close to the ground as you can. Those are little shots. Hitting it far is cool, and you will hit it far, but what I'm trying to do is get you to hit it consistently so you know how far it's going to go every time, not a 150-yard 5-iron and a 200-yard 5-iron. That doesn't do you any good when there's a bunker in front of the green or a lake behind the green. We want to know that our club is going to present to the ball the same way every time so that we have confidence when we have to carry something and then obviously stop it before it runs into trouble behind the green. So drill number 1 for you in our little project is right forearm parallel to the ground, right forearm parallel to the ground, with the intent of getting that elevated leading edge of the tour striker as close to the ground as you can. I don't have a tour striker with me. I did a little promo today and I gave it away, but I want you to work in that little feeling, all right, my friend? And then we'll see how you do. Post the video on GolfWrx, and then we'll continue down this road. So good luck, and you GolfWrx folks out there, the Raven Golf Club Phoenix, it's a great environment, great course. Jeff Ritter and I are back here doing the instruction, the Tour Striker Golf Academy, and Jeff Ritter Golf. Thanks for coming out.